On January 7th, 1958, regular steam-hauled passenger trains operated for the last time in the Netherlands. This marked the end of the steam train era in the Netherlands. Now, more than 70 years later, only one public passenger mainline steam service remains in the world, in Poland. But to get to Poland, we have to travel to Berlin first. The biggest station in Berlin has two main levels. The upper level of the station has 6 tracks, the lower level has 8 tracks. The Berlin-Gdynia Express or Berlin-Warsaw Express leaves 5 times a day from Berlin Hauptbahnhof. After the train has run straight through the city center of Berlin, the Polish border at Frankfurt-Oder is reached. At Sabanchenec station, you have to change to a small diesel train to Wolsztyn. Wolsztyn is a small town with, among other things, an old church from the second half of the 18th century, a park and 2 large lakes. But those are not the real reasons why we're here. From this station, leaves the only regular standard gauge steam hauled passenger train in the world. Three years after its March 2014 suspension, scheduled steam trains returned in May 2017, thanks principally to the efforts of the Wolsztyn Experience Society. When we visited in 2019, there were 8 trains from Wolsztyn to Leszno daily. 6 of them were served with modern diesel units and 2 were serviced by steam locomotives. The first train of the day is packed with students. They don't consider the ride as anything special, but just as a means of transport between their home and the big city, or to transfer to other trains at Leszno station. After new passengers from the connecting trains have boarded, we begin our trip back to Wolsztyn. Remarkably, hardly anyone seems to realize how special this train really is. At the end of the journey, the locomotive goes to the depot. There are a lot of other locomotives in the depot, of which only 2 are still in service today. Today, the OL 4959 pulls the train. It's the OL 4969's turn tomorrow. This locomotive is already being heated up. The O stands for passenger train locomotive. The L stands for the wheel arrangement of this locomotive, and the 49 represents the year in which locomotive was designed, namely 1949. While the OL 4959 is shunted to a siding and its coaches get cleaned, the OL 4969 gets refilled with water and new coal in preparation for its next rides tomorrow. It is Saturday morning at 6:30 when the locomotive is ready for its new run. This time we leave in the direction of Poznán. The train has traveled 50 miles within 2 hours and has arrived at Poznán main station. In Poznán you can transfer for the train back to Berlin. But the steam train is already on its way back to Wolsztyn, and it will continue to do so until the summer of 2020. Its last ride will mark the end of the steam train era in Poland.